I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols played, and wild and sweet the words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to men. Can you hear them? I hadn't. I couldn't. I'd been waiting, wishing, and desperately trying to conjure their sound. I needed to hear it, the words of the truth that peace on earth could be real. Was it real? Was it even possible? I sat at the piano playing with my right hand while holding the hymnal in my left. Life was rough then. Oppression was heavy on my shoulders. It was tangible, and the weight was having an impact. I played on. I thought how as the day had come, the belfries of all Christendom had rolled along the unbroken song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. I believed. I'd spent my childhood learning these messages and songs of peace and joy, though I doubted through my teen years, right? I'd recently met and fallen in love with my Lord and Savior. Yet there I was, seriously questioning whether peace was possible. Satan was doggedly determined to hurt and destroy me, even using those that I loved and cared about the most. And in despair I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth, I said, for hate is strong and mocks the song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. I did, just as the song said. I played the notes, read the words, and I bowed my head. I was defeated. I was hurt. I was lost. Why was I losing everything I had? Why was I unable to protect those I loved? Why was I so strongly being attacked? I was convinced at that moment that peace was not real and that mocking its reality was appropriate. How could hate be so strong? Why is it possible that people unroll their fury on others and it truly takes away their peace? It was the timid, the weak, and the loving that always seemed to be hurt and attacked. We are no match for evil. Why can't we win? Why can't we show the world that we are not the ones wrong, but that we're being wronged? Why? I sobbed. Then pealed the bells more loud and deep. God is not dead, nor doth he sleep. The wrong shall fail, the right prevail, with peace on earth, goodwill to men. Oh my goodness, did you hear it? I did. The answer was there in black and white, and the reverberating sound of tolling bells. I'd read the words. I reread them once more just to be sure. I felt it in my spirit, deep within my being. The wrong shall fail. They're going to fail. The right prevail with peace on earth, goodwill to men. I can hear them. The bells tolled in my heart that day. I felt an immediate relief from the heavy weight that had wrapped its darkness around my shoulders. It physically felt different. Now, my life transformed that day as revelation of God settled in. My heart's focus on Christ deepened as my trust for Him and His plan for my life became more concrete. I wasn't going to win in any earthly way that would show the public how great I was or how I was being done wrong. I was going to win because I can experience peace regardless of circumstances. Something my enemy would never be able to do. I lost the desire at that time to care what other people thought of or judged of my life. I lost the need to be in control of my circumstances. I became convinced that the worldly failure or success people were waiting to see was simply insignificant. It just didn't matter. The peace God gave me that day was the ultimate Christmas gift. Till ringing, singing on its way, the world revolved from night to day, a voice, a chime, a chant sublime of peace on earth, goodwill to men. The world continued on, revolving and shedding its light and darkness upon our lives in an endless pattern, seemingly normal. No earthquake alerted the population of God's touch that I'd experienced. No public win of any sort occurred exposing my goodness to the world, or the evilness of my enemy, for that matter. No, life went on, but as it did, my heart's desire changed even more. I prayed for peace. I prayed for others to experience and believe in the peace that I was experiencing. It did not take away difficulty. It did not mean a lack of problems. No, peace was not what I'd always thought it should look like. It was greater. It was powerful. No one can take it away because it's God's peace given to me. Then one day, I came to the realization that I wanted desperately for my enemy to experience God's peace as well.